Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Helen's. If you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, and also click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you. I know I've not been here for a moment, and it's been a lot going on, and it's just been everything. So subsequently I'm going to be posting some videos back to back, and then you'll see some of the reasons why we've not been around on here. So guys, what better way to come back than to tell you what happened in my last video. I posted a video where we went for a trip to London. As you all know, we live in Wolverhampton, so what we did is we went to London for a trip, and just to have some family time. And also another reason why we also went to London was that we had an appointment with the embassy, because we are planning it. We were planning a trip to Europe, to some countries in Europe, and so we needed a Schengen visa. So with that, we needed to go to London. So we had an appointment for that period of time, and then we just scheduled our family trip in that time. So guys, something happened. You'd have seen it in the caption or in the thumbnail, but I want to tell you in details what happened, because this is not something that anybody want to talk about at any point, because it's not something you expect to happen. It's something that happened, and you're just like, what if it had gone like this? What if it had gone like this? But thank God, God was faithful. And well, it started with this faithful day. We went to the embassy in the morning. We had our appointment to about 9, at about 10-11 in the morning, and so we went there early enough. We got there. Then the embassy and the awala, they said that we could not go inside with the children, that only one parent, only adults are allowed inside. So one of us had to stay outside to stay with the kids. So my husband said I should go in, that he will stay with the kids. But before then, I went in. When I went in, I found out that we did not have the right passport photographs for the appointment application and stuff. So they described somewhere for us, and there, it's one of the post offices in London. It was very close, about 3 to 4 minutes walk, and you get there. So we got there. We all took photographs, passport photographs. But then they also said that the account statement we printed, that is not the one from our what is it called now, our bank apps, that we needed to go to the bank. The bank has to give us a signed and stamped copy of the bank statement. So my husband had to leave us there and then look for one of our bank branches just to go get that stuff done. So imagine the stress that these people that they are just putting us through. So long story short, was able to do the interview with the person, and then stuff like that. We're able to get the appointment done and stuff. And they told us that the visa was going to take some time to come in, and when it comes in, they were going to send us a mail and stuff. So now we're done in the embassy, and so time to go back to the Airbnb apartment. So the place where this embassy is, there was no way a car could drive in, so we had to come out to the roadside just to be able to get to be able to allow the Uber to locate us. So we came out from the embassy, and then we stood at one there was one what is it called, bus stop, this public transport, one bus stop very close there. So we stood there so the Uber driver could locate us. Now guess what happened? I think when we were going, Harriet wanted to cross by herself. So I shouted at her, and then she started this children attitude and stuff. Now the Uber driver came in, because it was my phone we used to book the trip. The Uber driver came in. I saw the driver. So my husband was standing with both of them. So mind you, because we're coming from Wolverhampton straight that morning, everything we took, our luggages and stuff, they all were all with us, and you know, dragging luggage bags and stuff, and then having to take care of two very agile children. If you've been in this channel, you will know that my children are not calm. You will know. So you will know that they are not calm at all. So I saw the Uber driver, and then I was trying to, I had to go forward to wave at him, to tell him that, oh, we are here and stuff. And then he drove, he came and parked. So we're about to enter. We had put the load in the trunk of the taxi, and I asked my husband, I was like, where's Harriet? And he was like, he was shouting, where is Harriet? And then Hero said, Harriet entered the bus. So before then, while I was trying to get the Uber driver, the taxi to come, a bus came in, stopped at the bus stop. You know, people came down and some other people entered. Now Harriet entered into the bus. God, it's not a joking matter, I won't lie. Like, it was as if my life, everything, the 5 years, a bit 6 years of marriage, everything was just flashing in my eyes like this. All the thoughts of these horror movies, you know, like a lot of different bad thoughts were just coming to my head. It was like, what has happened? Okay, now that she has entered this, social services, police, news, kidnappers, like a lot of stupid, I won't call it stupid because normally that's what you anyone in that situation will think about. I'm like, God, like I went a wire that day. Now my husband was running the other way, I was running the other way. We were asking people, okay, because we knew the bus that had come. We were like, okay, this bus, we looked at the bus was going somewhere. So the confusion we now had was, because it was two buses that go through that route, we didn't know, one was going left and the other one was going straight, so we did not know where this particular one was going. We had to ask some people, so they said it was going straight. And then that was how we entered into the Uber like mad people. So now we entered the Uber. Now understand that I had said that it is two routes. Imagine if this particular bus that my daughter entered was going left and we went straight. What would happen? We will miss her, and then God forbid God forbid we don't know what would happen. Or the bus she entered is going straight and then we go left. What would have happened? With Davida, okay, it would have been that, oh, she somebody saw her in the bus, and then maybe she gets down, and then she starts, like, I don't know. Or she would have gone to the driver, and then the driver would have, okay, said, okay, let's take her to the bus stop, and then they call the authorities, and then police gets involved. Then police starts police calls social services. And then imagine, in a place where we do not know anybody, we don't know brother, no sister, no friend in London, like, what would we have said? And Wolverhampton to London is like 3 to 4 hours drive. So what would have been this whole thing if we miss where we are going to now? But now it was just a leap of faith. We're just like, God, take control. God, do what you alone can do. You know, this is not why we came to the UK. We have come here not to come and lost any child. We gave birth to these children in Nigeria. You've been seeing us through all of this time, but barely few months that we are here, our child has gone missing. It was just messy, to be honest. But we believed God, and then in our heart of heart, we're just saying, God, take control. So my husband now said I should go to the front. So I sat in front with the Uber driver, and then he was at the back. I was, you know, UK now, it's right-hand drive. I was looking at the left, while he was at the back sitting on the other side, looking at the right side. and then we went straight. Now going straight, I was just looking. So now imagine if we had been okay. Now what happened? As we're going straight, then I saw Harriet. Meanwhile, in UK, luckily for us, it was the side that I was on. That was the same side. So we were going like this. Then Harriet was coming this way with a lady. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you see the way I shouted, God. I was like, that's Harriet, that's Harriet, that's Harriet. Like, I was shouting in the streets of London as if I was a mad woman. But you will not blame me, because nobody wants to lose a child. It's not funny. It's not funny. So I came down, and then I just knelt down and I was thanking this lady. I was like, God will bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Then I took Harriet in. We took Harriet in. My husband came down. We took Harriet in. Harriet was at the back. Harriet, what happened? She said, when we told them to stand by the bus came. She thought we were going with the bus, because usually in Wolverhampton we use the bus, so it's not something I will fought her for, because we usually use the bus. So but she entered without looking back, and then she did not know that I, her brother and her dad, we didn't go into the bus. She said when she now turned and looked back, the bus had already moved. She turned and looked back. She saw that we were not in the bus. Then she said in the next bus stop, what she did, she did not even talk to the driver. She did not talk to anybody. She just came down. Then when she came down, she stood there. She said one lady, this lady was a black lady. The lady came down too. Then she now went to meet the lady and said, I think I am lost. The lady was not asking her what happened. She said she told her what happened, that in the last bus stop, she entered the bus. Her mommy, her daddy, and her brother were there, but they did not come into the bus with her. So now she cannot find them. Then the lady was not asking her, and the lady asked her her name, her dad's name, my name, and stuff like that. The only thing my daughter did not know was our phone numbers. Guess what? Parents, please, whatever you do, teach your children your phone number. I said from that day, they were using my phone number to sing. Like, whatever you do, at least your children should have either your spouse's number or yours offhand, that they can call you at any time. Now she has told the lady our names, and then the lady now took her and said, let's go back to go and check if your parents, like, they were now walking back to the other bus stop. And you know, bus stop in UK, sometimes it's close, sometimes it's far, but this one was not so far. I think it was about 3 to 4 minutes drive. So that was how they started walking back. So that's how we found her. I just knelt down and I was so thankful to the lady. I said, God will bless this lady wherever she is. And with the frustration with the whole thing, I did not even get to thank the lady or to ask for her name or her phone number. But I keep on praying for her that God will just bless her, whatever she's doing. It's just, it is well. It is well. They will not have any reasons to cry over our children in Jesus' name. So guys, that's the story. So lessons learned. Whenever these children are going with me, the way I hold them, they start shouting, Mommy, can you leave my hand, please? I cannot leave your hand though, because. So guys, that's the end of the story. And I just want to come here to say it's not easy raising children in a foreign country where you don't have anyone, no support, no relatives. It's not like our home country where we're coming from. Even though there was no support, even though you are living in another state from family, you could afford help or stuff, things like that. But here, your own salary is like the salary of the help you want to employ. So it's not easy raising kids abroad. And if I want to talk about this, it is going to be a story on its own. It's going to be like a separate video on its own. So, well guys, that is it. We've come to the end of this video. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for watching. If you have watched it this moment and you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel like this video, share to your loved ones, and also click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.